Okay, guys. So here we go. Ready? So let's just pick up a couple other videos I did on 11/11/11. This is called Hoover Dam Update and Encouragement, Part 2. Part 1's got it all through it too. But watch this. Let's listen. Here's the deal. Listen and listen good. 11/11/11. It doesn't matter. What matters is it the Hoover Dam carved on your money? That's what matters. That is all that matters. Because they didn't, look, that entity that used humans as a bunch of puppets to carve those images in a dam while he also built the dam using a bunch of puppets that built the Hoover Dam. Okay, guys, so I said 11/11/11. Let's see. There you go. I'm sitting right here. I'm just going to narrate for a sec. So I said 11/11/11. It doesn't matter. All that matters is that it's the $50 bill printed on your money. That's all that matters. So let's go check out. So everyone that said I swore and up and down, I guarantee you it's that day. That's not what I said. I said I guarantee you it's the Hoover Dam. But 11/11/11, it doesn't matter. But I was hoping it was. That's too bad, because here we go. So let's look at 13/25. Let's see what I say here. Because you can't beat this. So here's the point. 11/11/11. I believe with all my heart by 11/11/11, all hell's going to break loose. Did you hear me? Say it again. I believe with all my heart that by 11/11/11, in a few days, all hell's going to break loose. Do I know for sure? No. Okay, wow. How about that? Okay, everybody, gee, for all you people that said I prophesied this, and all you people that made your erroneous, hateful statements. What did I just say? No. Do I know for sure? No. I said, but the Lord showed me so much, and what I mean by that is, man, just to find out it was the Hoover Dam on the $50 bill is a big, big deal. And then there's, all these other signs that sure look like it could be 11/11/11. Now, we're going to finish this up. Let's see what else I said, so y'all can go crucify someone. For all you haters that like to crucify people, let's see. To put Chris in here to calm me down a little bit. Keep me on an even keel. But anyway, so here's the deal. 11/11/11 is coming. I have a suggestion for some people. This is a little book called The Bible Promise Book. Okay, guys, even if you're a Christian, you need to hold on to God's promises, okay? Because what's coming is so serious. I mean, this is it, guys. Even if the Hoover Dam doesn't go on 11/11/11, I don't know, it doesn't make any difference. It's coming, and it's coming quick. Wow. Even if the Hoover Dam doesn't go on 11/11/11, it's coming, and it's coming quick. Okay, guys, for all you people that said, I swore to God it was coming on 11/11. Really? How about that? Now, hang on. Hey, I'll be with you in just a second. That's, oh, nice. Very cool. My son is building a spaceship. Looks awesome. Well, kind of, it's a spaceship. Okay, here we go. Let's look at the 29:20 mark. And this is very important, guys. Here we go.
That's right. Do you realize that we're already judged?
Yeah.
Do you know what that sentence is?
Eternal separation from God, condemnation, and the lake of fire. And that sounds bad.
It's horrible.
It lasts forever, guys. There's no end to it. So here's the thing. Going back to 11/11/11, guys, it would be criminal of me not to tell you that I think 11/11/11. There's all these signs that the Lord's let me see that it sure looks like that's the day that all hell's going to break loose. It would be criminal not to tell y'all. And to go, well, what if it doesn't happen?
Yeah.
What do they think of me? What will they do? Wow, how about that? So there I am, seeing it, even saying, oh, I know what people are going to do if it doesn't happen. They're going to be a bunch of haters. But it would be criminal of me not to have told you. Now, here you go. My big challenge is going to be if I see something else on the horizon that looks like it very well may be
sinners.
We're putting our trust in you no matter what happens.
Yes.
No matter what happens, we're going to put our trust in you because your word declares it. Well, let's see. Okay, guys, I'm not going to split hairs. Don't call him Jesus thing. I don't care. Jesus, Yeshua, Yahushua. Okay, here's the deal. Father, forgive us. We're sinners. We're putting our trust in you no matter what happens.
Yes.
No matter what happens, we're going to put our trust in you because your word declares it and we believe it. So if something does happen, we trust in you. If something doesn't happen on that day, we still trust in you. Wow. How about that? Okay, guys. I don't know what to tell people except at this point. Seriously, at this point, I'm like, wow, guys, really? Seriously? Okay, so there we go. So I just went through, by the way, if any of you want to do this, you can go look at, 11-11-11 Hoover Dam Update and Encouragement, 11-11-11 Get Ready for the Hoover Dam Part 1, 2, and 3. In every single one, guys. Every single one, I'm telling y'all, yeah, I believe it's going to happen, but do I know for sure? No, I don't. But it's better to warn people. Well, let's say there's somebody out there that hadn't made peace with God yet, and it would have come on 11/11. And I knew that if I would have just warned somebody, and they could have turned to Christ. But I didn't because I was too worried about what a bunch of hateful, cruel, mean, and a lot of y'all that are calling yourselves Christians, boy, if you called me a false prophet after watching this, okay, you want to call me a false prophet, here's what you better do. You better go watch the Just a Messenger series, part 2. Because I prophesied, I said, thus saith the Lord of hosts. And during that prophetic utterance, I said, behold, the man of peace, Barack Hussein Obama, will come forth from the sea of humanity. And with words of peace, he will bring chaos and destruction. So, after that prophetic utterance, isn't that wild? Barack Hussein Obama got the Nobel Peace Prize. So it looks like that prophetic utterance was on. And part of that prophetic utterance said, out of the sea shall come fire and smoke and a devouring wind. Water as high as the walls of Jerusalem will cover the city by the sea. Well, a lot of people think that was the Fukushima event. And I said, I don't think so. I think there's a bigger, badder tidal wave coming and a bigger nuclear meltdown coming. I don't know how, but, the words of the utterance arguably have been fulfilled with the Fukushima event. Because if you look at the Fukushima event and you type in limited nuclear blast, you'll see there was one. And so fire and smoke and a devouring wind came out of the water as high as the walls of Jerusalem. Walls of Jerusalem are 60 feet high. I don't know, did the water ever reach 60 feet high? Okay, well, the other part of the utterance is, behold, the great wall which holds back the abundance of the rivers. That's a dam. Shall burst forth, bringing the hand of the oppressor against you. So that's printed on your $50 bill. Okay. I prophesied again, so if someone wants to call me a false prophet, I prophesied like a month before Barack stood and read Psalm 46. I prophesied, behold, the son of perdition, thus saith the Lord of hosts, the son of perdition has been revealed, Barack Hussein Obama. And I said it 3 times. Well, guys, go back and watch This Is It. After those words came out of my mouth, Barack Obama stood where the Twin Towers were and he read Psalm 46. He was standing in the temple of God, which is a human body, saying, behold, be still and know that I am God, claiming to be God. I don't know if any of y'all get it because y'all might not have eyes to see and understand. But Psalm 46 is the number of chromosomes in human DNA. This is about DNA, guys. So when he stood there and he read Psalm 46, that the Twin Towers, 23 for one Twin Tower, 23 for the other Twin Tower,
Put them together, and what do you got? Bibbidi bobbidi boo. You got 46. You got 46. So when Obama stood there and read Psalm 46 and said, "Behold, be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted within the nations. I will be exalted in the world." He was standing in the temple of God claiming to be God. Now, if you want to call me out on being a false prophet on that, you can. Because I said, thus saith the Lord of hosts. If you're trying to call me out on a false prophet on these videos, wow. Did you see how many times I said, I don't know for sure? Did you ever hear me say, thus saith the Lord, or the Lord of hosts? No. So if you called me a false prophet, and if I am a prophet, if all the other stuff I've shown you, all the other stuff, and even the prophetic utterances the Lord gave me back in 2007 that we filmed in 2008 on the Just a Messenger series, those have arguably come true for the most part, so that would mean you blaspheme the Holy Spirit. So sometimes instead of just throwing your rock or being hateful, it's probably better, just to not say anything, or to say something privately like the Bible says. For you would-be Christians, I got people saying if I'm a Christian, I won't block them. Whatever, guys. You think I have to answer some hateful question? Is that what you think? I let everybody leave comments just so everybody can have a forum. You know what I mean? So y'all can talk about it. But inevitably, we're dealing with, two different halves. We're dealing with the sheep and the goats. So there's going to naturally be hatred. There's going to be enmity always. And if this information brings, it brings you under condemnation because it's true, well, then you're going to strike out at it. You're going to say hateful things. So anyway, I noticed one thing, and I got to apologize. From the time I did the Just a Messenger series to now, wow, I felt sorry for myself. I did. I really did. I was like, wow, look how these people have worked you over, Jonathan. And they got you just feeling like you need to defend yourself. I don't need to defend the gift God gave me. If you want to come up against it, you come up against the one that gave it to me. The sheep with their tongues sticking out? You want to argue with that? I'm telling you it was given to me by God. If you don't believe that, then you take it up with the Lord and you ask Him, whatever. But here's the point. I don't have to defend it. If you turn it here, I'll show you one right here. You see that? That's an image of a dead sheep with its tongue sticking out. Isaiah said, those who try and hide their plans turn everything upside down. Well, now it's an image. Oops. Now it's an image of the Virgin. So, how did I know that? And if you don't think it is a dead sheep with its tongue sticking out, then I would submit you don't have eyes to see or ears to hear. So, now, you can throw rocks at me all you want, guys. I'm going to ring the bell. You better get ready, because all hell's about to break loose. Do I know when? It's tomorrow. I wish I did, because if I knew, I'd warn you and I'd tell you. Oh, guys, I would. I'd tell you. Of course, I wish I knew when. But if I see something that looks really conspicuous, 20, 30 different groups thinking they're all turning into some new age creation on 11/11/11, and I see crystal skulls traveling across the U.S., to do ancient ceremonies, and I see a bunch of 11s on the Hoover Dam. Boy, I'm going to warn you instead of not warn you. What kind of a watchman would I be? I'd just be a wuss, like all you people that leave your wussy comments. Did I really say that? Yeah, I did. Man, your comments are courageless, without courage. They're hateful, and what? It's just mind-blowing. It's like, wow. Yeah, I really don't want to warn a lot of you guys, to be honest. There's a part of me that says, you know what? God, you guys just deserve it. But you know what? I used to be just like you, so I guess that's why God pulls someone like me out of it, because he knows that I'll stick with it. Even when the going gets really nasty, I'll still go, Lord, these people, they don't want to know. They're so hateful. Why should I even bother? Well, can you imagine? I bet Jesus felt like that every moment of every day. Like, they just don't even want to know. They don't even care. But I'm going to keep warning you guys. Guys, the $50 bill has an image of the Hoover Dam built on it, printed on it. It's going to get destroyed, okay? More than likely, that will be when they birth this new race, because it's a water event. The New World Order whole thing is out of chaos order. So they're going to have to create the chaos. The chaos will come from an enormous false flag event. I believe the tidal wave that's on the $10 bill and the Hoover Dam will happen at the same time, probably as other stuff, all at once. And then you got a big crap storm on your hands. And then none of you that believed or were willing to step up and just make your peace with God, which is all I'm trying to get you to do. I'm just trying to get you to look at the reality that this is going to end someday. And if you haven't made peace with God, then you're in deep, deep trouble. And so shouldn't you just step up and just say, Lord, forgive me? All right. Now, forgive me if I've offended any of y'all. I'm serious. I'm not here to offend you. I'm getting pretty offended by a lot of people, and I'm starting to get kind of crusty, I notice. I'm like, dude, a lot of hateful people. Well, here's the thing. I'm not going to let y'all's hate change me. Father, forgive me if I've done anything to embarrass you. I'm asking, Father, for your forgiveness. If I've done anything to embarrass you or to cast dispersions on you or your son, but give me the words for these people so they understand. Being a watchman sucks. It really does. But give me the heart to continue to ring the bell for these people, no matter what they say. Amen. Okay, guys. Well, hopefully he'll give me that, and he'll give me what I need to continue. Okay, so there it is. That's all I got to say. If anything exciting comes down, down the pike, more than likely I'll let you know. Bye.